if it says record top left, it's recording, you see that?
Yep.
You want to pause it? Press, yeah. Okay, does it say record yet?
Yeah.
Okay, what you may find is the compressor at the back of the shed will come on at certain stages.
Right.
So that will obviously be a bit of annoyance, but hopefully we can get around that anyway. Right, so first things first, when you get to your site, obviously you've chosen your pitch, or if you're with a caravan club site, with a caravan club you have to go and choose your own.
Yeah.
Camping and Caravan, they will assist you and take you to your site, which is quite useful, and they'll help you reverse onto the pitch if you need help.
Okay.
So it might be worth being a member of that.
Yeah, I've got a couple of friends that are,
Yeah,
so yeah.
they're usually pretty good. What?
Camera?
A camera?
It's not.
Oh, right.
Well,
Oh,
it'll
right,
come apparent to you
yeah,
afterwards,
okay,
probably.
yeah. No
Don't
worries.
get in
Right.
the picture, Kai.
So, first things first, obviously you got to your pitch, either use your car to reverse it on, or you use your motor mover.
That'll probably be the
Yeah, so
best
if you're not too
option.
confident in reversing, obviously it's in a tight space, well, that's what obviously
If it's big open space, I'll probably have a go myself. You know what I mean? If
Yeah,
it's got
that's it,
quicker.
well, yeah, it's just have a go. Right, so what you do, so say you've got it on your car, you reversed onto your pitch, first things first, check if it's level or not, level side to side, okay? The only way you're going to level it is by either driving it onto blocks,
Yeah.
so you could use your motor mover to do that as well. You can get these plastic ramps.
My friend told me about those.
Yeah.
What they called again? Levelers, basically.
Yeah, well, yeah,
levelers.
it's just a plastic ramp in the end of the day. So what you do is just reverse on, check it. If it is, you need to say lift that side. You've got to put a chop under that wheel, and then as you drive forward or use a motor mover, it brings it up onto the block and levels it up.
Okay. Yeah.
Spirit level is useful, so you can see how level it is. Some person mentioned to me the other week that they use a glass of wine. I thought, well, especially if you've had a few before, then
No,
that's not
spirit
going to get
level will
much
do.
level, is it? But, and if you saw the angle of the caravan, yes, you can understand.
So you'd have
why.
like a block under the one wheel,
Yeah.
and maybe under the other side of the other sort of thing. To
No,
is that what
you
you're
just
saying?
need a block on one. All you need to do is lift the one side that's lowest.
Oh, I've got you.
Yeah. So you just drive up a ramp on, say, this side if it's lowest. So it just
Oh, I've got you.
hires
So
that.
you'd bring it forward upon
Yeah.
this side, and it brings it
Yeah,
up.
and
So
it
I've
lifts
got
that
you.
side up, okay.
I got you.
Once you've done that, if you're still connected to the car when you're doing that, first things first, handbrake on. Then you need to part it from the car. Okay, so disconnect all the electrics.
Yep.
I'll show you when we connect up to the car anyway. But
Lovely.
so you remove all the electrics first, then you need to get the caravan off. All you do is lift that handle, obviously lift that handle first, lift that handle and wind it up.
It's all
using the
easy enough. Like
It is, yeah. Well, I'll show you once
Close
we get
enough, you put
once
me
we
off.
get onto the when we put it onto the car, I'll show you get it on and off. Okay?
right, lovely.
It's easier to show you when it's obviously
Yeah.
on the car. So you wind it up. Once it's clear of your tow ball, then you can drive the car out the way.
Yep.
Then what you then do is use your jockey wheel to level it front to back. So you've used the blocks to do it that way. All you need to do is just wind that either up
Oh, I got you.
or down. So again, using your spirit level, if you've got a flat surface a bit like that, you can put it on there, just wind it up or down to its level.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
Okay,
Easy
once
enough.
you've done that, then what you need to do, using this handle, which is supplied with it, or if you've got a cordless drill at home,
For the things at the back.
Yeah.
That's what Gary
So you-
said.
yeah.
it's a bit quicker.
I don't know if you can see my cordless
Why is
one.
it grass?
So it's probably just around the corner.
Pretend grass.
Okay, shh.
Yeah, that's just a mat. So you can get these kind of fittings, which obviously wind it down a lot quicker
Yeah.
if you've got a drill.
Yeah.
If you're doing it by hand with this, I'll show you. So it doesn't matter where you start, so you start at one corner or so on the side, there's one on the
Kai,
side. So you
move.
just wind it down.
Takes a while to come down, does it? Yeah.
If you're doing it by hand, if you were doing it by hand, I'd get all the other three done with a drill, and you'd still be doing that.
Yeah.
So that's the difference in speed.
I
All you do
got
is
you.
wind it down to the ground.
What you put the drill on just in there?
Yeah, well, it's the same fitting as that.
Oh, I got you.
So you just, which I've got mine here.
I'll say if I have a look
Easy
one.
to show you. Same fitting.
I haven't got one of them though. What is that?
It's just a cordless drill. You can get them quite cheap at.
I mean that thing.
Oh, this
sticking out.
piece here.
Yeah.
You can buy these in the shop. All it is just that.
Oh right, I
It's
got
a
you.
19 mil. If you go in the shop, they'll show you which one.
We'll
You
have one.
need,
So Mills, we've got a couple of drills here.
yeah. You
That's
may
handy,
want to
right
put
now.
pads under the feet.
He's cut some wood. I need to ask him where they are. Actually.
Yeah, that's what you do. If you're on a hard standing gravel type, you probably don't need them. But if you're on a grass, you
Grass,
probably do
yeah.
because it may just sink in.
Do you want to do that?
Okay, do the same with each feet. Well, each legs, I should say, steadies. What I tend to do then is just grab the handle and just seeing if it moves. If it's bouncing around,
Something to miss,
you
like.
haven't put enough pressure on it.
Yeah.
Don't use it to lift the van
No.
because it will start putting too much stress on it. Okay, it's not there to lift it. It's not there for jacking if you're going to puncture.
No, I wouldn't anyway.
So you can see where the points are. The legs at the back there, the legs at the front. There's a hell of a distance between there.
Yeah.
It's going to bend the chassis eventually.
Has it got a spare wheel, has it?
It has, yeah. It's just sitting on behind the...
And you'll show me that after, will you?
Okay. I'll wind this up because normally we don't leave the 2 foot ones down when we...
And I can buy one of those little things in the shop.
Yeah. I'll just wind that back up.
My husband's probably got gadgets like that, but...
Yeah. So, all the way round. Always make sure that you put at least one leg down at the back before you get in. If you don't put a leg down, the likelihood if you walk into the back of the van,
I've got you.
It's going to tip over.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep, I got you.
don't particularly want to be doing that. Right. So once we've got it level, we've got the legs steadies down, we're now ready to start connecting the services. Okay? So we're connected your gas. We've got, on this one you've got a duo control. If you look at this down here. So to turn your gas cylinder on, I don't know if you've operated gas before, you've got the hand wheel there, it's like a tap, just turn it on.
Yeah, I got you.
You have a look at the top here, there's a little indicator there, it's green at the moment. You see that?
I don't think the camera can, but I can.
Yeah, so that there,
Yep.
that is to say it's got pressure there, so it's got gas there. If it turns red, that means you haven't. Either you haven't switched it on or you've run out of gas.
Right, I got you.
Okay, with the duo control, what you can do is put a spare cylinder that side, connect it with the pipe as well, and that's your reserve gas. So if you're using a lot of gas, so if you're on a rally and you haven't got the electric, you're going to use a lot more gas. What you can do is, that arrow there pointing towards this one, that's using this gas. Now you've got your reserve ready. What it will start doing, once you've emptied that, it will actually start drawing gas from your reserve. Okay? But you'll see when this is empty, that will go red.
Yep.
And it won't automatically turn over.
You've got to do that.
You've got to physically turn it over. When you do turn it over, that will then go green.
Yep.
So you just got to be careful. When you come in and out quite often, which you tend to do when you're picking certain things out, for say your handle for your Acarol and things like that, to go and fill up again, just check to see that is still green. If it's gone red, change it over to the other side, or if you're just running on one like this, you just change it. Okay.
You can get them refilled anywhere, can't you?
Anywhere. You might be struggling a bit more to get this is a light one. The ordinary one you can pick them up anywhere.
Yeah.
The colour lights are a bit more difficult to get hold of.
I could come here, couldn't I? If I know I'm going somewhere and it's empty, I can come here, can't I?
You can get them anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. Garages, shops, you name it, it's got a can of gas. Okay. Right, so I've turned the gas on. So the next things I'm going to do is connect the water. So Acarol, you've got your new one there.
Oh right, oh yes, okay. Lovely.
Okay, normally you won't have this little trolley that we use. So it's got a handle, it's called Acarol because it looks like a wheel.
Yeah, I got you.
So you roll it off, fill it up, might be a job kids can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
so
water.
bring it back, obviously full. This is your water pipe. Okay, so make sure it's straight because sometimes it can curl up.
Yeah.
And it can start just drawing air out the top of the Acarol. So just make sure it is straight when you put it in. And then all you do is push it in, it clicks in. To get it out, just pull back on that trigger and that releases it. Okay? So that's water connected to the outside now, ready?
And they're just left there like that?
Yeah, just left there.
You don't normally get people messing with them whilst you're in there?
Well, no, most sites
don't, do you?
Yeah,
they've got their own, so they don't mess with yours.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Is that water for your tap?
Yeah, that's water that goes through to your tap. Right, this here is your vent for your boiler, so if you're going to use it on gas, you need to take this cover off.
Right.
Okay, if you're using it on electric, you don't need to. So that's why I've taken that off. Okay. Next thing along is obviously what's called your battery box. Okay, so all the systems run on 12 volt.
Yep.
Apart from your microwave. Right, to connect your electrics. Okay, so obviously you need to open your locker. There's only one way it'll go on.
Yeah, that's easy.
So you just slide that up. What you do then is route the cable in this little gap here.
That's handy.
And lock it. What you do first is connect to your caravan first, unravel the cable fully, don't keep it in tight cords underneath the van, and then connect to your bollard the other end. If you do it the other way around, so if you connect to your bollard first, you've got a live cable you are walking across grass, wet grass with.
It's like when you do jump leads, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, just be careful. So always connect to your caravan first, because then you've got a neutral cable.
I probably would do that anyway, yeah, but probably the amount of people that don't, it's amazing.
Some do, and then some are just having a nice tight coil shoved under the van.
No.
And obviously it can cause problems.
My husband tells us off with the Hoover.
Yeah, alright. Yeah. Wastewater, so you've got a waste master there in the box nearest to us.
Yeah.
It's not easy to see a picture from there.
I've seen them before, yeah.
It's like an L shape.
Yeah.
So obviously normally it's laying flat.
Yeah.
The reason it's got an L shape is it can fit underneath the chassis. But if you notice, the handle is on the narrow end, which will be right underneath the caravan.
So how do you get it out?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And there's about 38 litres of water that can carry, and 38 litres of water is heavy.
Yeah.
So if you shove that under the van, trying to drag it back out again is going to be difficult. So the best thing to do is just lie it alongside like that.
Yeah, I think I've seen caravans that before.
Yeah, exactly.
Wastewater, that's the toilet and that, is it?
No, this is wastewater from your tap, from your sinks and your shower.
Ah.
So you've got the grey, as you can see the grey pipes on the trolley there. All they do is they just push in.
Oh, yeah.
And then obviously you put the single pipe into the waste master.
Oh, got you.
Okay.
Polished.
It's all been polished, mate.
Right, toilet. Right,
Yep.
this is your reservoir. So there you just fill up with a small amount of pink chemical,
Yep.
which you should have in your pack, I think, and you just top it up with water.
I think it's all coming with some chemicals or something, yeah.
So that is just to flush your toilet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make it smell nice.
Yeah, that's it. Then down here is your waste tank. Okay, so that's where all the nasty stuff goes.
Right.
To release it, just lift that orange lever and it should slide out easy. If it's not sliding out easy, the likely is that you've left the wastegate open on the toilet. So push it back in, go in, have a look, make sure it is closed. I'll show you that after.
Right.
And then it should slide out easy.
That's the reason it won't come out, is because you've not done the right thing in there.
You haven't closed it.
Right.
Okay. A bit of water there. Right. Handle, wheels. So that makes it life easier
Very
to.
nice.
But before you use it, you need to put blue chemical in here.
Yep.
So a small amount of blue chemical. It does say on your container, obviously from the.
It'll explain everything, yeah.
So you just put a small amount in there. Just put a small amount of water as well.
Yep.
So then that will start breaking down the nasty stuff. Okay. To empty it, we do. Obviously, this cap comes off.
Yep.
Don't. If you've ever been to a campsite, you used to have a big white. Well, not say white, but a big funnel with a big hole in the centre of it, surrounded by a brick wall normally.
Yeah.
Do not put that on the brick wall. If you go and knock that down there, you're not going to be sticking your hand down there to pull that back out. So put it on the floor behind you. Okay,
Right,
and then to empty it, all you do is press that button there. That releases air.
How many times would you need to empty that?
How many times you fill it?
We'd probably use it maybe at night if there's showers and
if the facilities are close by,
we'll use them.
Yeah. Usually end up with night time, or obviously if it was raining quite nicely.
Or the likes of him, perhaps.
Yeah, well, that's obviously easier than the trips across to the wash in 5 seconds. Right, just underneath here on this ledge are these two rubber pipes
I know what
on the plastic ledge. Okay, what they're for is to drain your flush tank. Okay, so you need to drain that for winter. So if
I'll be told by the insurance man.
Yeah,
drain all the water.
The best thing to do is use the flush to flush it, whatever's remaining in there. If you're going to put it up, store it over winter, so you can flush it into that tank.
Flush it all into there, make sure and then empty
and then just drain the last little bit through there. If you're trying to drain the whole lot out, it'll take quite a while for them pipes.
So if you just take the lens off and it'll come out on its own.
Yes.
I got you. Okay. And that should just be the water from the flush tank.
Just clean flush tank, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, the insurance man told me that.
Yeah.
For winter.
Yeah, obviously that things can happen. Obviously, any water in your van needs to obviously get out.
I think my husband would have thought of that anyway. I probably wouldn't have done, to be honest.
So. Right. So if you see there, these are two bits. These are two locations for the rear legs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So they actually got guides, so you can easily locate them.
Like,
trying to get the legs down.
They look like exhaust.
Yeah, they look like exhaust.
How do you work those to get the legs
exactly the same as your previous one. All you do is just feed the thing in there, and it's got a bolt head. So that's just a guide. What you also see are these holes here.
Yeah.
You can actually put a security device in there as well to stop people winding the legs up or down. So it's extra security.
Like a padlock or something like that.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, that's handy. Stop them winding them up and nicking off with it as well.
That's it, yeah. So if the legs are still stuck down, they're not going to drive off with it.
The insurance company asked me if there's any other, security features. I didn't know about them.
Well, that's it. Obviously, you need to buy a padlock to
Yeah.
Okay. Here you've got access under the bunk. Be very
wow.
careful, because obviously it's a vast area. Do not start putting big heavy stuff in there.
No.
Anything behind that axle that's heavy can obviously start affecting.
Yeah. I don't know what sort of stuff I'd put in there actually.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Light stuff, bedding or anything like that. Store them there. You can put whatever you want when you're on site.
Yeah.
It's when you're travelling, just don't overload.
Okay.
Okay. Right. This obviously normally you do this before you go away. Anyway, is check your wheel nuts. Okay, it's very important you do check that regularly. I always check mine before I go away.
Yeah.
It is in your handbook. So 115 newton meters. So if you've got a torque spanner, it's obviously handy to have. If you haven't, you can just use a wheel nut wrench just to make sure they are tight.
Right.
Okay.
And then I'll say we'd check tyre pressure and everything. Anyway, you do that with your cars, don't you? So
tyre pressure is as much critical on the caravan as well as the wheel nuts. Okay, I've got my torque spanner there because I will check that before you leave. Okay. Look at the tyre pressures. It tells you on a plate here, look.
Oh, lovely.
Amongst other things, your weights,